Of course, it was a rainy, dreary day around South Jersey today. Of course, meteorologist John Isgro is standing by to let us know if this is going to continue, or maybe we're going to see some sunshine.
I think we will see some sunshine. You know, hate to start the week off with any clouds and showers, Teresa. It just doesn't get you pepped up to start the week off. But we do have some peppy weather, if you want to call it that, with sunshine coming our way. As we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see some sun, but we still got some clouds to go through. As you can take a look outside earlier today, nothing but clouds, a few showers around this morning as well. And of course, also some breezy conditions coming in out of the east. So they kept things rather damp and cool around the region today. Although temperatures today weren't bad at all. They were in the 60s or lower 60s for your highs as we look outside. 61 degrees along the coastline there, even into a couple degrees warmer as we get interior sections here. Hamilton 63, 62 in Mays Landing. And that's a couple degrees above normal for our highs. And as we take a look outside right now, it's only a couple degrees cooler. 58 in Ocean City and Ventnor, 60 right now in Avalon, also in Vineland, Bridgeton, and Estelle Manor. They're all hanging on right now at 60 degrees. It's currently 61 degrees at the Atlantic City Airport. Humidity way up there, of course, at 90%. Winds are out of the north at 6 miles per hour, so the winds are starting to calm down a little bit. And that will continue to be the case as we get into the nighttime and tomorrow as well, until finally things begin to dry out. But still plenty of cloud cover around as we take a look at the satellite map. And you can see this circular area here, an area of low pressure that continues to spin off the coastline. It continues to keep the cool conditions here as we get moisture coming in from off the coast, although not much going on right now. Some showers off to our north, and again, few showers dotting the region here into Delaware and, of course, into sections here in southern New Jersey. But again, it's just a couple of light showers, and that's what we'll deal with through the nighttime and into tomorrow before this system starts to pull away. Better picture here as we take a look at the northeast radar. Most of the rain now falling through portions of New England, getting into upstate New York. They will get the bulk of the rainfall during the day tomorrow. But here in southern New Jersey, things will begin to dry out. You can take a look further to the west there. Dry conditions, but rainfall still headed our way as we get later on into the week. So we take a look at the futurecast. There goes that area of low pressure on into New England for tomorrow. We see sun and some early clouds, seasonably mild temperatures getting into the low to mid 60s for your highs tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we started off with sun, then clouds build in late, kind of the opposite of Tuesday. Temperatures again in the mid 60s. As you see, an area of low pressure really starting to form out of the Midwest. It starts to push off to the north, but it stays to our west, and we get the clouds to build in and maybe some showers building in late on the day on Thursday. Highs again in the mid 60s, and then the rain should be ending as it moves on through for Friday. Mostly cloudy for tonight with the showers ending. Temperatures staying in the low to mid 50s for your overnight lows. Winds will be out of the north northeast at about 5 to 10 as we get into the nighttime. And then for tomorrow, not bad at all. Morning clouds, could be some areas of fog out there, so take your time driving in the early morning, and then some afternoon sunshine. Temperatures ranging 61 to about 65 degrees. Out on the waters, winds will be out of the northwest at 10 to 15 knot seas. Fairly high, 3 to 5 feet on the ocean, 1 to 2 on the bay under mostly cloudy skies. Here's your high tides and low tides for tomorrow. Your low tide coming around 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and high tide near 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's our 7-day forecast. Look at that, 65 again for tomorrow and for Wednesday, so it stays relatively mild around the region. Even so on Thursday, but we won't be able to enjoy it too much with the clouds and the rainfall. And again, it could be some heavy rain, maybe another soaker of a day with a couple of inches of rain possible, and then we clear it out and cool it off as we get into Friday and Saturday on into the weekend, with temperatures hovering near 50 degrees for Sunday and Monday. Well, we had some very hazy, humid conditions around South Jersey today, and as you saw earlier, some very hot conditions in many areas, but we've really cooled off quite a bit thanks to an onshore breeze and some thunderstorm activity we've been seeing over the last couple of hours. But it's kind of gray out there right now, kind of a real haze around the region. Some of that sunshine still filtering through, but it's much cooler, or at least feels much cooler right now than it did just a couple of hours ago. Look at the numbers here. At the airport, we're down to 77 degrees. Winds are out of the east at 8 miles per hour. We had a little bit of rain there, just caught an edge of one of those thunderstorms, less than 1/10 of an inch of rain, but the dew point's still up there pretty high at 67 degrees, so the humidity is at 71% right now. As we take a look at the satellite and radar map, a line of showers and clouds right through southern New Jersey, down through northern Virginia, and you can see here into the southeast. And the green associated with that, some showers and thunderstorms. This is a frontal system that is set up right here along the coastline. We're on the cooler side of that front, but the thing is, this front will be staying pretty much in place, maybe a little bit further north, a little bit further south over the next several days, and that just keeps us in a very warm, sticky air mass for Well, until Friday, I'm afraid, when finally all this will start to push off the coastline and then things will begin to improve. But it's going to take a few days before we get there. You can see the difference in temperatures, upper 80s here along the coastline in Philadelphia, D.C., down to Raleigh there at 92. But further to the north and west, New York at 80, 81 Pittsburgh, even some 70s here over the much of the Midwest. So you can see the difference between either side of that frontal system. And along that front, we get these waves of low pressure. They spark off some thunderstorm activity. That's pretty much the pattern for the next several days. Temperatures now along the coastline in the lower 70s here, Avalon, Ocean City, even into the upper 60s down here in Cape May. Further inland, we're in the 70s pretty much almost everywhere here in Atlantic County, Egg Harbor Township, Hamilton, even Estelle Manor, and lower 80s for Cumberland County, Millville, and Bridgeton. Our high at the airport today was 87 degrees, so we actually did make it above the average high, nowhere near the record. Overnight lows only into the lower 70s. More of that again tonight as we get through the next several nights as well. So here we go. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're still dealing with that hazy sunshine, hot and humid conditions inland up to near 90 degrees. Along the coastline, we're going to stay cooler. A chance of an afternoon shower or a thunderstorm. Tomorrow, a lesser chance. Wednesday, a little bit greater chance. But really the best chance of seeing that comes as we get into Thursday and Friday, as this system finally starts to push its way a little bit further south and east. We have a little bit more cloud cover during the day, especially on Friday, and a much more likely chance of seeing some showers and a few thunderstorms. But the good news is high pressure will push its way in as we get into the weekend. Sunshine comes on through. It'll be cooler, less humid, with highs only in the lower 80s. Boy, won't that feel nice? Hazy, humid conditions for the rest of the evening. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm with temperatures ranging from the 70s at the coast to lower 80s on the mainland. And as we get into the nighttime, it's partly cloudy, rather warm and muggy, with overnight lows dropping down only into the lower 70s. Winds relatively light tonight. And then as we get through the day tomorrow, another hazy, humid day. Again, a late day thunderstorm is possible. We'll stay in the 70s at the coastline, mid to upper 80s here on the mainland, maybe even up to 90. 70s, that's your forecast for the coast on the hazy sunshine. Not a bad day there along the waters, but ocean water temperature still pretty cool, around 60 degrees. Here's your high tides and low tides for tomorrow, 10 o'clock, your high tide hour in the morning. And as we look ahead to the 7-day forecast, we're close to 90, at least on the mainland over the next couple of days. A little bit cooler on Friday with more cloud cover and rainfall around, and then we cool it out on the weekend with lots of sunshine coming through, and that lasts right on into Monday. Stay tuned. More of News Channel 40 NBC coming up right after this.